9th part of Identities. Today we are going to discuss the product of sum and difference of two numbers. We have already discussed x plus y whole square and also x minus y whole square. Now we are going to see the product of sum and difference. If you write the sum of two numbers, you can write it as x plus y, and the difference of these two numbers is x minus y. Now we are going to find out the product of these two. Now we have to multiply the terms x and y with x first, x and y with minus y next. Okay, so let us multiply x with x, we get x square. Then we have to multiply x with minus y, which gives you minus xy. Now multiply y with x, we get positive xy, plus into minus gives you minus, y into y gives you y square. In the next step, what happens? Minus xy gets cancelled with plus xy. So what do you get? You get only x square minus y square. So you have to remember this as an identity. X plus y into x minus y is always equal to x square minus y square. This is our fourth identity. Okay. Now we are going to discuss problems in page number 93. Look at the first question. Compute the following in head. This is the first question. Compute the following in head. First one, 68 square minus 32 square. Now we can understand 68 square minus 32 square is of the form a square minus b square. Just now we have studied a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. So here we can write 68 square minus 32 square as, you can add the two numbers 68 plus 32 into 68 minus 32. So when you add 68 plus 32, you get 100. When you subtract 32 from 68, you get 36. So what is the answer? 36 into 100 gives you 3600. Look at the B part of the question. You have 3 and half the whole square minus 2 and half the whole square. Again you can understand this is of the form a square minus b square, or otherwise x square minus y square. Use the identity x square minus y square. You can write it as x plus y, that is 3 and half plus 2 and half into 3 and half minus 2 and half. When you add 3 and half to 2 and half, you get 6. When you subtract 2 and half from 3 and half, you get 1. So 6 into 1 is equal to 6. Look at the C part of the question. C part, you have 3.6 square minus 1.4 square. Again this is of the form x square minus y square. So you can write it as x plus y, that is 3.6 plus 1.4 into 3.6 minus 1.4. When you add the two numbers, you get 5. So we can write 5 into 3.6 minus 1.4 gives you 2.2. Now multiply the two numbers. When you multiply 5 with 22, you get 110. Keep the decimal point before one digit. So your answer is going to be equal to 11. Okay, look at the D part of the question. You have 201 into 199. Now you can write 201 to be equal to 200 plus 1. And what about 199? We can write it as 200 minus 1. Now again you can understand this is of the form a plus b into a minus b, which is equal to a square. A value is 200, so you get 200 square minus 1 square. That is 200 square gives you 40,000. 4 followed by 4 zeros minus 1 square is equal to 1. Now let us subtract 1 from 40,000. What do you get, children? You get 39,999. Okay. The next one. Next question. 2 1 by 3 into 1 2 by 3. Here again you can understand 2 1 by 3 can be written as 2 plus 1 by 3 and 1 2 by 3 can be written as 2 minus 1 by 3. So again a plus b into a minus b. When you use our identity, you get a square, that is 2 square minus 1 by 3 the whole square. That gives you 4 minus 1 by 9. When you subtract 4 minus 1 by 9, what do you get? You get 3 8 by 9. Do you understand? Last sub question in the first one. 10.7 into 9.3. 10.7 can be written as 10 plus 0.7. And how do you write 9.3, children? You can write it as 10 minus 0.7. Here again we can understand this is of the form a plus b into a minus b, which gives you a square minus b square. So you get 10 square minus 0.7 the whole square. What is 10 square? You get 100 minus 0.7 into 0.7 gives you 0.49. That is, from 100 you are going to subtract 0.49. I will show you how to subtract. 100 can be written as 100.00, from which you are going to subtract 0.49. So when you subtract, from 0 you cannot subtract, borrow from here, so you get 10 minus 9, 1. Here you get 9, 9 minus 4, 5. Here the number will be equal to 9 and this is also 9. So our answer is 99.51. Look at the second question, children. This is a pattern. 1 1/2 square minus half square is equal to 2. 2 1/2 square minus 1 1/2 square is equal to 4, etc. Explain the general principle using algebra. By looking at this, you can understand this is of the form a square minus b square, isn't it? Now we know a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. Now take the first one. You are given 1 1/2 square minus half square. That is, instead of a, you have 1 1/2, isn't it? So let me write 1 1/2 square minus half square is equal to, instead of a, you should write 1 1/2, and instead of b, you should write half. So you will get a plus b, that is 1 1/2 plus half into a minus b, that is 1 1/2 minus half, which gives you 1 1/2 plus half is equal to 2. So you get 2 into 1 1/2 minus half gives you 1. That is equal to 2. In a similar way, you can understand this is 2.5 plus 1.5, which gives you 4 into 2.5 minus 1.5 will be equal to 1. So you can understand this is equal to 4 into 1 and this is 2 into 1 and this is equal to 3.5 plus 2.5 gives you 6. 3.5 minus 2.5 gives you 1. So what is our general principle? Our general principle is a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. Hope it is clear to you, children. The remaining problems we will discuss in our next class. Thank you.